Alright, hey guys, and we are back with some more Lofty, and I feel like actually today we should go ahead and talk about making money in the game, fishing and gardening and cooking, see which one is worth actually doing the most. Now, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of spoiler, it's not gonna be fishing, so that one's gonna be really interesting this time around in this game. However, I just figured that you guys might need a little bit of help of actually figuring out which pays the most. So let's go ahead and I'll show off some of it. Let's start with, I think we'll start with fishing first. Let's do that. Of course, you're going to have to do the quest to go ahead and unlock the fishing rod, but once you have it, we can actually go ahead and go fishing. So let's go to the other world, Hanging Gardens, that way we can actually go fishing. Okay, so once you've actually reached the dome, you can go ahead and go right behind you here, and this is exactly the way to be able to go to the next island, Hanging Gardens. So you want to make your way straight through to the back here, and then you can go ahead and take this to the next island. There we go, the Hanging Gardens and travel. Okay, here we are over at Hanging Gardens. Let's go ahead and grab our fishing rod and we can sprint over. Yes, it looks absolutely weird when I'm sprinting with fishing rod, but it's okay. And take this and jump straight down here. There we go. Okay, so from there you want to look. From there you want to go ahead and you want to look for these little ripples, and this is exactly where you want to cast your rods. So you want to go ahead and left click, aim, and then throw it once you reach it. And then it's like this little mini game you can go ahead and play. And like that, we have the fish. Oh, nope, we have copper scrap. Okay, maybe not. Okay. So you want to go ahead and make sure it's nice and close. Otherwise, if you don't, you will actually not be able to fish. So let's try to do this right. There we go. And there we go again. This time, yeah, okay, as you can see, we have the fish this time around. Let's go ahead and try to catch at least one more. That's a little bit different, so I can show it off. There we go. And we have the fish. Okay, so if you see my backpack here, you can see all the different fishes that I have. But now, alright, so now let's go back to my place and we'll actually show off the prices that they're worth. Actually, just a quick little thing, just a little tip. If you go ahead and press it on your map here, you can see over here where Hazel is, you can actually take the balloon straight back, and you guys can use this balloon as well to return to here. That way you don't have to go back to the original island. So it's kind of better here. That way you can teleport back and forwards. Otherwise you're end up back in the city area of Loftia, and then like a lot of traveling back and forwards. But this one just makes it faster. You go here and then you go my neighborhood or friends. We're going back to my neighborhood. Okay, so we are back over here. So let's walk straight to this thing here, is where you can actually sell your stuff. They sell stuff here, and as you can see, this is the currency in the game, and it's not very good, to be quite honest, when it comes to selling fish. Yeah, as you can see, you're not really making anything. So just a little tip, if you're trying to go fishing, just to know that, yeah, when it comes to selling, it's not exactly best to grind for. You can grind it if you want to like learn the skill and level it up. But other than that, yeah, it's not really worth too much as of right now. However, it is a closed beta, so hopefully this may change in the future. We'll have to wait and see. And then you have these flowers that are actually the clovers, and they're not really worth a single thing. As you can see, it says 0. So I'm not really sure why that's not worth anything. You can't do anything with it, which is kind of a shame, except drop it. All right, let's go ahead now and look at the plants and selling that, and also making the food as well for the profits. Okay, so we have a few things on us. As you can see, we have 2 eggs here, and then if you go over to crops here, we have some tomatoes and some lettuce. So let's go ahead really quickly and make our way back over to the bin. And then as you can see, they're worth like 25, and then lettuce is like 10. So tomatoes are worth 25, which is really good. So you can see I'd give it 100, and then of course I would get 40. And then we go to the egg. The egg's worth like 3. So last thing we have to do, let's go ahead and show off a little bit of the cooking. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead real quick and cook up the chef salad. You need egg, lettuce, and tomato. We have all of that. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Like a little mini game. You got to make it actually stay in the green to actually be able to cook. So, okay, there we go. And then once again, come over to the bin here really quickly. And if you go to food, as you can see, it's worth 55 for the salad. So The cooking is definitely worth it. So is the gardening a little bit. I think the best thing so far that I've seen be able to sell is the red onion, or the onions itself. So if you have that, you should be able to sell pretty good. But other than that, I'm not sure right now. I'm still trying to work out myself exactly what is the best, but I'm sure right now it's the food and the onions that actually sell for the most. But I'll keep you guys updated in the comments to let you know if anything changes. But yeah, that's actually the best way to make money right now in Loftia in the closed beta, of course. Hopefully that changes. I would love to see that the fishing increases, not like a lot, but at least something that way it's a little bit better. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this little bit of Loftia content, a little update and tips and that, and I shall have some more on the channel soon.